Dennis Savic, designer and founder of Savic, says they're leaders. He says they're disruptors, they're innovators. We just think they build damn cool motorbikes. I'm Roscoe, this is Amazing EV News, and we're based in Sydney, Australia. Savic Motorcycles is an Australian-based electric motorcycle manufacturer. We first saw them at the Fully Charged show earlier in 2023, and we were amazed. This thing looks incredible. They're now about to go into production delivery for later in 2023, and so we went online to their website to see what was available, and we were absolutely blown away by how amazing this website is. Especially the configurator, where you can look at the options for the two different C-Series bikes they've got available and specify them to your heart's content. Savic, that's Savic, not Savic, is led by Dennis Savic. He says they're leaders, they're innovators, and they're disruptors. We just think they build damn cool motorbikes. So if we Google Savic Motorcycles, savicmotorcycles.com. So while that's loading, let's go back and look at Dennis Savic, who hails from Perth originally. Let's go back to 2014 and his first concept, and I guess this is one of those how it started and how it's going stories. This is incredible. Here's the first concept back in 2014, 9 years ago. Then we jumped to the prototype of the C-Series in 2018. It's taken a remarkable change in style, moved to a more cafe racer. Then also about the same time, the move to Melbourne for him and the company. All credit to Dennis and the incredible team down there at Savic, because this is an amazing story. He's built a team of innovators, designers and motorcycle manufacturers who are not only building these bikes, but building and designing most of the parts that go with it. And now, in 2023, the C-Series in its completed form and ready for production. And welcome to the future. As I said, I was very impressed with this website. So let's just take this in for now. Let's scroll down and have a look at the bike itself. And there it is. And we just think it's incredible. What a design. It's really nothing like anything that you've seen before in the world of motorcycles. And again, we're not motorcycle enthusiasts. We're not motorcycle riders. But I do appreciate fantastic design. And this does look incredible. There's a side profile shot, ready to order, and you can explore the options in the configurator online here and pre-order online as well. I also see they have a clothing line. You've got the configurator. Let's just scroll down and see what else we find. So a little bit of a blurb on the background. Then an amazing shot, I gather, in Melbourne. That just looks incredible on the road. Beautiful shot. A couple of design awards, which is very impressive. Good Design Award winner and Victorian Premier's Design Awards. Let's be honest, it is nice to get some recognition from organisations and governments about excellence in design and manufacturing. Not enough recognition probably goes to some of the people that are putting in a hell of a lot of effort and doing some incredible things. Here's a nice shot. If you know Melbourne in Australia, there's some back alleys and cafes. This is a very typical looking Melbourne style of shot. Ride Within Style Warehouse Story. So this is a intro into their shop for the clothing range. Then some background on the journey. It's taken a long time to have overnight success, as they say. But let's jump back to the homepage, and this is the part of the website that really impressed me. First notice up the top there, pre-order your C-Series today, delivery starting from December 2023. So, as they say, shit's got real. You can buy it, and they are producing it. It's happening later in 2023. It's the Savic C-Series. This is the line of motorcycle that they're producing at the moment. And there it is. As you scroll down, you get this incredible exploding feature as it tears the bike apart down to its bare bones. He's clearly more than happy to show anybody how the bike's put together. This is incredible. You can go into each of the features around the bike and it will highlight those and give you more detail. And we'll start quickly with regenerative brake. It highlights that feature on the engine and it does include regenerative brakes. We'll go and see a little bit more detail on that. It gives you the overview of how that works and a bit of a close-up of the regenerative brakes, which is of course built into the engine. The touch dash and IoT, that's the dashboard or display screen, speedometer in the old days if you want to call it that. 7-inch there, Linux operating system, providing full connectivity for over-air updates and sharing data with the manufacturer if you so wish. Of course, it provides a speedometer as well, cruise control, and all the information that you need and would expect on a modern motorcycle or any vehicle, electric vehicle these days. The pillion seat, clearly it's got a driver's seat and a pillion seat, but that is there as a permanent feature with a cover over it, and it's designed for a pillion passenger with pegs and a pillion seat. Single-sided belt drive, unlike most modern motorcycles. It doesn't have a chain, it has a belt drive. I believe it's smoother. It's a super tough carbon belt, which with the swing arm suspension provides a lot better ride and a much smoother drive. The battery and motor, clearly it's the major component and a structural component of the vehicle as well, which is the case more and more with vehicles, not just motorcycles, but cars as well, where this battery is going to form a structural element. And there's the motor and battery combined, and the motor obviously on the right. Actually, let's just go into the details. 1 unit, 3-phase AC, permanent magnet, synchronous motor. That really fascinated me. You can do a lap around the bike and it will highlight all the incredible features and technology that they built in the stripped down version of the bike. And this is almost like an X-ray vision style of optic, which is very impressive. Perhaps a little bit of novelty, but I'm impressed by it. Then as we move down the website, we've got two major versions. We've got the Alpha and we've got the Delta. The Alpha, the more expensive and the more powerful, was 60 kilowatts. It's 26,990, and I'm not sure if that's drive away yet. I haven't looked at the full details of any stamp duties. 60 kilowatts of power, 200 newton meters of torque, and an 80 horsepower motor. That'll give you 4.5 hours, 3.5 seconds 0 to 100. So that's Tesla plaid range of speed. We can dive into the full specifications there, but let's have a quick look at the Delta. There's two C-Series available, the Alpha and the Delta. Clearly the Delta is the cheaper of the two at around 20 grand, but you're getting 40 kilowatts of power, 140 newton meters, 54 horsepower. So you're basically getting 3/4 of the power from a smaller engine in the Delta. 3.8 hours of charge time, 4.5. I'm not a bike rider, as I say, and this is crazy times versus a car, but that's extremely impressive even for a lesser model or a slightly lesser model. 150 k's of range and 270 k's in weight. So again, a lesser range as well, quarters of the range, 3/4 of the power. A smaller battery and a slightly less powerful motor. Still, an outstanding specification for any motorcycle. We can jump down into full specifications on that button there. I'm not going to go through those. You can have a look for yourself at all the incredible specifications. And there's our answer to our question. 19,990 is the right-away price. Alpha specs. But that's not the end of the story, because for each of those models you can build your own bike. Let's stay on the Alpha for a minute, the higher end version. Let's go into the configurator and have a closer look, because this is an incredible bike and he's got some amazing options. We jump into this incredible studio set highlighting this amazing motorcycle. You can go into a point of view mode, you can rotate the bike around to get a look from almost any angle, and this is up and down. That is amazing, and the spotlight stays fairly and squarely on the bike itself. Look, again, I love the design. I think it's amazing. I'm going to wax lyrical about when I see incredible design, because I think this is amazing. As I say, I'm not even a bike rider. And from there you can share it, you can take a screenshot of this. And then we can jump straight into the body colour options here. Atomic silver, dark matter black, that's cool. Calling something dark matter black. Again, stock options, no extra cost for the atomic silver or the dark matter black. Radiate aluminium, so that's like an alloy finish, a pure aluminium finish. That looks very impressive. I don't think the photo does justice to that. And then carbon fibre, with a full real carbon fibre look for the features. The radiate aluminium, a $2,000 option, and the carbon fibre, a $3,000 option. When you return back to the configurator, it stays with the option you've chosen. We'll stay with the carbon fibre because this just looks amazing. We'll jump into the badging now. Again, black is the stock option and dark chrome. Let's go for dark chrome on a carbon fibre. No extra cost. Got black if you want it all blacked out, but let's contrast that with a dark chrome. And we'll go back to the main screen. And then the final option is the seat trim. And it's defaulted to tan there as the stock option. Or there's a black as well. Perversely, and strangely enough, I'm going to stay with the tan. It's a little bit retro, a little bit cafe, but I think that tan looks amazing, so we're going to stay with that one. That's very impressive as well. You can actually zoom in on the detail as well, so that is quite amazing. You can get really close up. This appears to be a graphic image of the bike. I don't think this is a real image. This looks like a computer generated image. But you can get incredible detail of every single beautifully handcrafted or machined part on this bike, and that is an incredible feature as well. Then if we move forward to the next stage, it gives us the final version, Alpha C-Series carbon fibre body, dark chrome badging, tan seat trim, no cost options. That'll be $29,990 right away. And you can reserve your bike today for $100. And you reserve your C-Series by putting your name and details here. But if we just return back to the homepage for a minute and check out the full order process under the More button, they have taken a lot more personal approach to purchasing the Savic motorcycle. After you've submitted your expression of interest with your $100 deposit, they would really like to have a chat and talk to you. I think they really are trying to build a community here, which is a fantastic idea. They want to meet you, have a chat to you about what you're expecting, and probably take you through the journey of building your motorcycle. To lock in the actual purchase, they're asking for another $1,900, and that will commence production. There's a further progress payment of $4,000 required 3 months out from when the actual motorcycle is due for delivery. So by that stage you would have paid $6,000 towards your new motorcycle, and 1 month out from delivery they'll contact you with a final payment invoice. So at that stage you can go ahead and arrange finance and prepare the final payment due on delivery. A really personal approach that they're taking here. They really want to get to know their buyers and riders, and they want to form a community of Savic motorcycle owners. So there it is, and we love this bike. Look, I'm not a bike rider, but I love the design, I love the way it looks, and from all accounts, the performance is outstanding. There's no need to jump on the Australian-made bandwagon. This is just being built by passionate, incredible engineers, and it happens to be here in Australia. It's clearly a competitor with anything in the world. I'm Roscoe, this is Amazing EV News, and if you'd like any other information about this bike or any other EV, please contact us. We're more than happy to chat about this or any other option.